Thưa quý vị, vào tuần trước thì phóng viên Carolyn đã có mặt ở trên thành phố LA ngồi xuống phỏng vấn hai diễn viên trẻ, đó là nữ diễn viên Taissa Farmiga và nam tài tử trẻ Ben Rosenfield. Nữ tài tử Taissa Farmiga trong nhân vật Mel, thưa quý vị, phim mới nhất mang tên Six Years, thì Taissa đóng vai chính cho phim Six Years của Hannah Fidel do Mark Duplass sản xuất, và trong phim hài The Final Girls của hãng phim Sony Pictures đóng phản diện với Malin Ackerman, Adam Devine và Thomas Middleditch do Todd Strauss Scholzen làm đạo diễn, và cả hai phim này sẽ được chiếu lần đầu tiên tại Đại hội Điện ảnh Southwest trong năm nay. Thưa quý vị, đó là Đại hội Điện ảnh South by Southwest. Cô cũng sẽ xuất hiện trong phim Untitled Chapter của Warren Beatty, đóng phản diện với Alden Ehrenreich. Rồi Ben Rosenfield trong nhân vật Dan cho cuốn phim Six Years. Ben thì hiện đang đóng vai chính cho The Nether của nhà viết kịch bản Jennifer Haley tại MCC Theatre. Anh đã bắt đầu nghề diễn xuất với hai vai diễn chính và phản diện với nữ diễn viên người Anh Quốc Carey Mulligan trong vở kịch Through a Glass Darkly do David Laveau làm đạo diễn, nhưng không phải của Broadway sản xuất, thưa quý vị. Six Years nói về một cặp trai gái trẻ trong độ tuổi 20, Dan và Melanie, quen biết nhau từ thời thơ ấu, và bây giờ thì sau 6 năm hẹn hò lãng mạn, quan hệ của họ đã gặp thử thách khi mà Dan nhận được một việc làm rất tốt tại một công ty mà anh thực tập. Xin được gửi đến quý vị cuộc phỏng vấn mà phóng viên Carolyn đã thực hiện với Taissa và Ben.
Hey everyone, this is Carolyn and you're watching SBTN, and I have Ben and Taissa here from 6 years. Ben, I saw you earlier in Affluenza, great performance.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
And we're very familiar with your work in American Horror Story.
Cool.
You two have such a connection in this movie. What did you guys do to prepare for that chemistry? Because I believed it.
Well, actually, we hate each other.
Yeah.
So,
It was really hard.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you kind of get lucky if two actors really connect and there's that chemistry there. I mean, we had been in one movie before this together, but we never acted together. We had separate parts of it. But we'd met before.
Yeah, we also went up to the Berkshires with Hannah Fidel, the director, a few months before we started shooting, and talked about the character's backstory and sort of how we were going to make the movie. But I think
it a little bit.
Yeah, comes down to just everybody trusting each other.
Yeah, it really does.
Let's talk about that backstory. I mean, you know, the relationship, it's first love, it's tumultuous.
Yes.
You know, what did you guys do in regards to backstories for your characters? Because, you know, you really could feel the depth of it. I mean, did you guys go into depth, like, you know, what their favorite colors were, what music they would be listening to?
Actually, we had a few conversations about it. You brought up, like, what was Daniel Mel's first concert?
Yeah.
It's like Wilco.
Wilco, yeah. It's like palatable rock music.
Right.
And then also we talked about sort of our families, and because, you know, when you're in a long relationship with somebody, your families usually, hopefully, have a relationship too, and so what our home lives were like, what high school was like, what college is, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I've heard that there was a lot of improv during the filming of this movie. How much of that was actually scripted, and how much of it was actually improvisation? Improvisation.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah.
Most of it was improv, actually.
Yeah.
When I first heard of the project, I was sent, it was a half script, half treatment, so it was only like 60 pages, and there was pictures in there to help give like tonal references, and some of the scenes had dialogue, some of them didn't. And yeah, when we got to set, most of it was, we would just talk through the scenes like 20 minutes before. We'd be like, okay, this is the information we need to get across. Hannah would give us a line or two, like, as a backup, and then she would kind of just let us free, and we would try and get it across.
Well, that showed a lot of trust as a director in the actors that portray these characters. What was it like working with Hannah?
Awesome.
It was awesome. She's really cool, and I love the freedom she gives. And we hung out a lot, you know. We talked about things a lot and just got to know each other. And what was cool is when we shot in Austin, we all lived in the production house that ended up being Mel's house in the movie. So like Dan, Ben was in the back house, Hannah was in Mel's room, and I was upstairs. So we'd wake up in the same house together and be at work together, you know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of just time together.
Well, you know, it definitely touches on some really intense, you know, ground, we could say. There's a little bit of domestic violence, sexual assault. I mean, how was that getting into characters with, you know, that sort of mode or tone to, you know, what you guys were portraying? Was that difficult? Because, I mean, to try to get into that sort of headspace, I can just imagine it could be draining.
Yeah.
It was hard work.
It was definitely emotionally draining. You know, you definitely felt depleted at the end of the day, but that's really where the improv kind of helped, actually.
Yeah.
Because since we don't have the dialogue written for us, you really have to bring part of yourself, because you want the words to feel truthful. So it's got to stem from somewhere inside you that's truthful. You know what I mean? So you bring yourself to it. And it was exhausting, but it just helped. Like when I'm fighting with Ben, like it was easy to just have the emotions and the anger run, because you raise your
Everybody
voice.
just wants to hit their face.
Right? Yes, that's exactly what it is.
That is what the internet says about you.
Yeah. And the internet knows everything.
We're confirming it now, everyone.
Yeah. But yeah, the improv definitely made it really exciting. It felt very truthful.
I had a fun time watching this movie.
That's
so
awesome.
Great.
Congratulations on this film, 6 years.
Yeah.
It is available on video on demand as of right now, and will be available on Netflix as of September 8th. I'm Kira Lynn. Ben, Taissa, nice to have spoken with you.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks.
so much.
And you are watching SBTN.